Well, good morning from America's Most Wanted in Burton, Michigan. Today is day 2 of my 5.7 Hemi swap in my Gladiator. As you can see, there's a significant portion of my Gladiator missing. It's just so bizarre to see it like this. But like I said, today is day 2. If you missed yesterday's video, I am daily vlogging this just to walk you through daily each step in the process of what it's like to bring your Jeep here for a Hemi conversion. Looking for Ian, find out what the game plan for today is, but the struggle with being here, and don't get me wrong, Sully is going to be absolutely freaking awesome after this process is over. I mean, Sully's been awesome for a long time and has taken me to amazing places, taken me on amazing adventures, has never let me down, ever. Even with the engine issues that I've had, it's never not gotten me home. But you get to walk around, especially this section right here, all these amazing higher end AMW builds. Like this one's an 840. It's got a Demon engine in it, 40-inch tires, bead locks, AMW axles, full Terraflex long arm suspension. AMW actually makes their own bumpers. But I mean, even the interior. Look at this, paint matched interior. This apparently used to be a Mojave, but look at the seating. Look at the seating. Look at the seats. AMW 840 on the seats. AMW logo on the seat. I mean, these guys don't just do engine swaps. They do full turnkey conversions. The bed swap, the bed shop, the Bob bed here, they do that here in-house. And it's, I think, the best looking bed shop I've ever seen. This right here is absolutely bonkers. An AMW 707, 700 horsepower in a 2-door. I didn't even know that they did these on 2-doors. 700 horsepower on a 2-door. That's insane. Let's see, another beautiful firecracker red 840. Here's a 392. Beautiful anvil color Demon Hemi swap here. I don't think those are AMW axles. This one doesn't really fit in. Not sure what they're doing to this one. Look at this. I think this is the biggest one they have. 1025. 1025 horsepower. Well, here's my old engine. He said he was coming over here to power wash. It looks like he got started because my transfer case will be reused. Or at least it's supposed to be. There is a leak coming from somewhere around in here. That may just be a seal at the yoke that they can replace, but they're going to figure that out. I think I'm gonna ask him if I can take this home. One, they're rare; they don't have engine covers anymore. And two, I think I just want to remember this engine. I mean, 127,000 miles. This engine served me well. I have no complaints on this engine. But I think I want to hang this on my wall in my garage as a memento to the Pentastar. I found Ian. Also found the back of Sully. He's going to, I think, also wash the frame and all the little bits. Ian, today's day 2. What's the plan for today? What does day 2 look like?
So day 2 is we're going to power wash this chassis before we give it to Peyton. She's going to cut the mounts off, the EPS, electric power steering brackets, and then she's going to notch our cross members so our trans and T-case will all fit in nicely. And we should have a powertrain in it by the end of the day, hopefully.
Powertrain by end of the day? What?
Yeah, body done, hopefully.
I did not expect that.
There's only one way to do it, and that's go.
All right, well, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a tool so I can take the engine cover off. I didn't expect for the new engine to be going in today. That's crazy. All right, I have my souvenir from Sully 1.0 to take home and hang on the garage wall. That's so nasty.
Yeah, it's something.
I mean, there's some mud and oil caked on that sucker.
100%.
Wow, there is still black paint under there. Ian's getting to work on some of the body modifications, but I wanted to show this off. Every build or conversion, each one gets its own box, and this is the exact box that if an installer somewhere else in the country was doing an America's Most Wanted conversion, this for the 5.7, this is the box that gets sent to them. And in here you've got radiator, exhaust, coolant lines, AC lines, trans cooling lines, actually AMW branded. This is a thermostat for the trans cooler. Everything needed to do the conversion is in this box. So whether it's here at AMW or at an installer somewhere else, this is what they get along with the engine and trans. So what body mods are you doing?
So, since we're doing a Hemi swap, this all has to change location. It's not going to reach back here. So basically I untape this and get it to back here, roughly. And then
So you're doing all the tape.
all the tape.
All the tape comes off, and then move them around, and then retape it up. And
Yep, I'll tape it in sections so it looks nice and neat. And then, yeah, luckily this is the connector we need to make it all work.
And you said you do something with the steering.
Yep, so the steering column correction, there's a bracket in there. It ends up shifting the steering column over towards the booster,
Okay.
away from the 12 pack.
And then you got to modify the body down there a little bit.
Yep, that right here.
That little dimple,
Yep,
that's got to go. That dimple's got to go away.
yep.
All right.
It's very slight. It looks drastic, but it's slight.
Sweet.
And then we'll get all that cleaned up. I'll move to that last.
That's going to be a fun one.
So AMW has two main work areas. This area here is their turnkey area. This is where all the AMW branded Jeeps that you can buy directly from AMW, this is where they're assembled. These two Gladiators are getting the AMW treatment. Both are getting bobbed beds. This one is a little milder. I'm not sure what engine's going in this one, but it's using factory suspension brackets. They even have their own AMW bolts, but factory suspension brackets. This started life as a Mojave. AMW 1-ton axles, 8 lugs, long arms. No, sorry, Rubicon. This was a Rubicon. Then this one is getting some mega treatment. I don't know what's going on here. This is just a frame, but this is AMW's front suspension brackets. They cut off the factory ones, weld on their own custom brackets. And I don't know what this one's getting, but it's going to be awesome, I can tell you that. Then this area over here is their conversion area. So this is, normally my Jeep would be over here, but Ian got permission to use one of the turnkey hoists. But this is the conversion area. So if you are like me and you have a Jeep and you want to get a Hemi swap, this is where that takes place. Now you see people online balking at the prices of some of the AMW turnkey builds, but when you think about the fact that on some of these, I mean, look at this, the track bar bracket. This is a custom track bar bracket. with AMW's logo in it. All right, so for some of these, so little of what actually came from Jeep is left. Most of the frame, obviously the body, and that's it. The rest of it is all AMW. So when you look at some of the, especially like their AMW 1000s and some of the 840s, it makes sense. There's a lot of custom and highly detailed work that goes into building some of these turnkey Jeeps. Well, this is Peyton, and she is one of the welding and fabrication gurus here at AMW. She is actually single-handedly responsible for all the incredible bob beds that you see. So, how many did you say you've done so far? 54 bob beds. That's crazy. So, what all are you cutting off and replacing?
So in here we're cutting off the factory engine mounts. We're taking care of this power steering bracket. And besides that, there's not much else.
Okay, and putting y'all's custom brackets on. Yeah, those are a little beefier than these.
Definitely.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, I'll let you get at it. So this is what it looks like when Ian is done with redoing the factory wiring. Look at that. That's beautiful. Well, I don't know a lot about welding, and I wish I did, but I know beautiful welds when I see one. This is Ian's most favorite part, especially on Jeeps like mine that have a crap ton of lighting and wiring.
Oh, I don't know. Define favorite. No, it ain't. It'll be all right when we're done with it.
I can't wait. He actually said my wiring was solid, but I just have excess.
Yeah.
Major excess wiring.
Just excess.
Because I didn't trim any of my. Because I just didn't trim all the wiring that Diode Dynamics provided. So.
We'll figure it out or hide it. One of the two.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Another thing they have to do is notch the cross member. And the brackets are in. Karen and I just got back from lunch. So let's check on things. Oh yeah. Frame is ready. Those look beautiful. Ian has begun reassembly.
To an extent.
To an extent. I mean, the battery's back up there.
Yeah.
And the fuse box is back up there. It's a start.
Yeah, it's getting there.
I can't wait to see this. I'm so excited that you're doing this.
Yeah, we should see what it'll look like in a couple hours, I would think.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then the PDC can go back in. The washer jug will go in. And the body will be done. Obviously, the heater hoses will come off. Those will go on the engine.
Yeah.
And we'll get the powertrain in it.
Sweet. All right, Andy's over here working on our transfer case. Has it torn apart. What you finding?
Just one little thing so far.
A little bit of wear after 127,000 miles.
Where the fork pads.
Okay.
Fork pads wear. They're wearable. And it just starts contacting the...
Everything so far looking good in here, other than that?
Yep.
Is this something a standard person would know to like, I should check this or have this checked out?
Usually these are broke.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the fact that this has lasted 127,000 miles
You're doing something right.
is doing something good.
Yeah. The fluid looked really good. And it's,
The fluid was
looking inside of
actually...
it looks really clean.
Dan?
Dan?
did the intake and inspection. He checked it, and he said it was a half-inch low on fluid. So he topped it off before he took it for a test drive.
Gotcha.
Any sign of where the leak was coming from?
Not yet. I'm getting to that right now. Most likely the sector shaft is leaking. They like to do that. That's another common thing that we've seen at Magna. During the development, but they've had the same system since JK.
Well, I've never seen the inside of a transfer case before, but that's the 4-to-1 reduction right there. That's massive.
So with the conversion,
yep, this will replace this, but it has a different. This interface is different right here.
is that the rear output shaft, or is that connected to the transmission?
This is an input shaft for the transfer.
Okay.
case.
So
that'll go to the
transmission bolts there.
Exactly.
Okay. So I've got to have a new one of these to bolt to the new transmission.
Yep. The 392.
That one's a lot
interface.
bigger.
Yeah, it's essentially the same thing, just a new pattern here,
Yeah.
so that you can adapt it to the 392 with a factory adapter, not some,
Not some aftermarket.
some billet. This is a factory.
It's beautiful.
Well, I know a lot more about transfer cases than I used to.
The people here are just so knowledgeable in like their little expertise. It's a team, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
From the girl that's welding to Ian who's taking things down to the T-case guy to the inspection with Dawn.
Yeah, everybody knows their stuff.
No.
It's wild.
And it's been really cool to be able to hang out here and sit here with it, because it's you're kind of be able to kind of be on staff a little bit to watch this. But
Definitely get to see all the behind the scenes.
yeah, it's just more personable, and that's where it matters.
Well, now's a good time to introduce our newest sponsor. With them working on the transfer case and be rebuilding it, Blood Lubricants. They have specialized in the racing industry, but are breaking out into the consumer, specifically targeted to the off-roader. But they make all kinds of fluids. So all of their fluids is going into our Hemi. We've got their power steering fluid, we've got their ATF, we've got, gear oil, we've got their, this is their 0W40 engine oil. One of these boxes is break-in oil. They've got assembly lubricants, but yeah, Blood Lubricants. If you want lubricants that will absolutely take care of your Jeep, look these guys up. They are on par and above with the best oil companies in the business, and we were hoping to stop by and visit their plant on the way up here, but it didn't work out because they're just south of Chicago where their refinery is, but that will be coming soon. I'm chomping at the bit to go learn more about this. But yeah, Blood Lubricants. This Blood Lubricants will be going in every single one of our vehicles from now on. Well, they've just about got this blue 840 finished, and oh my gosh. That's impressive. They're trying to cycle the bump stops all the way.
All right, stop. Up a little more. Good.
It's like your own version of the Metal Cloak flex trailer,
Right. Forklifts is the way we're
but with forklifts. Oh my gosh, that's cool.
basically in the frame though on the metal, like fully compressed. Oh yeah, yep, it is.
Well, I've been over here putting in the new. I've been over here putting in the missing rib nuts for the bottom of my rocker guards, and totally missed my engine being delivered. This is it. This is Sully's new heart. This is the coolest thing ever. All right, I got my projects done, but while the engine is here, Adam is looking for some bearing for my transfer case. That's what That's what was bad and was causing the leak. So he's trying to source a bearing for the transfer case. Hopefully he finds one, because they've got a crap ton of just take out transfer cases back in the warehouse. But wanted to talk about the engine, and I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I know one thing I didn't say. I went with the 5.7 because, one, I think it's the engine that Jeep should be putting in the Gladiators, at least as an option. I wanted an upgrade, but didn't want to go crazy. I didn't want to have to run 1-ton axles. I didn't want to have so much power that I'm, blowing differentials, snapping axle shafts, that sort of stuff. I wanted just a good, solid upgrade. And one thing with all of AMW's engines, 5.7 included, and I've seen some questions about this in the comments from yesterday's video. So that's one of the cool things about doing this daily vlog thing, which I've never done before, is I get to answer questions that just came yesterday. This is a non-MDS engine, so there is no cylinder deactivation. There's nothing in here that's gonna, make it a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder while I'm cruising down the highway. This one is a V8 and always a V8. So super pumped about that. One thing that AMW does is the intake manifold, right here. The intake manifold is from the 6.4. It's from the 392. So it's got all the benefits of the 392 intake manifold is in it. Mates right up with the airbox, and for the 392, those hoods, the Hydroglide hoods or Hydroguide hoods, mates right up with that. So they do that on all of this. Well, I mentioned that one of the cool things about doing a daily vlog that I've discovered is I get to reply to comments that came in yesterday. And Wade Martin said, "Say hello to my 22 Gladi there now. Hydro Blue also." So,
Hello.
Wade, hello to your Gladiator.
Here, I'll give you a high five.
Oh, there you go. So, is this ready for you to pick up? I think that's what this row is. Or maybe they're still test driving it. I don't know. But here it is. It looks great. It just doesn't get old. We hear this all day. All day.
Like starting
here.
at 6 a.m.
Yeah, we hear this all day. And it just doesn't get old.
I want it. I want it so bad.
All right, it's time. Oh, this is so wild. The engine is in.
Just Hemi swapping the world, Jeep by Jeep.
That's right. I mean, that just fits like a glove. Wow. All right, day 2 is complete.
Yep.
I can't believe yesterday the engine came out. Today the engine went back in. That's wild.
Boom.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, Ian is knocking it out of the park. Andy's figured out the issue with the little transfer case leak and can get that knocked out in the morning. Transfer case will go in. Body's going back on tomorrow. So
Right,
tomorrow
you get to hear
it will, not tomorrow, but I mean by the end of the week for sure.
Yeah. Maybe.
For sure. But yeah, it's crazy. If you are interested in finding out more about doing an AMW conversion for your Jeep, there is a link in the description, and I'll put a QR code. Maybe I'll try to put a QR code here on the video to link to it. But there's a link to a form in the description that identifies that you saw this from Ozark Overland Adventures and sends it to AMW that you're interested and want to learn more. So be sure and use that form.
Is that just for conversions or also turnkeys?
I know, turnkeys too. Yeah, if you just want to buy a fully decked out Jeep from AMW, I mean,
I do.
that's a heck of a
Can I submit an inquiry?
No, you cannot. We just got you a new Jeep.
I have an inquiry.
But yeah, be sure and check that out. And thanks for watching. This is this daily vlogging is different.
Kinda fun.
So it is kind of fun. It's kind of exhausting too.
Yeah.
There you go. Someone needs to inquire about that AMW 1000. I think it's gorgeous. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. You know, all the YouTube love.
So
Check
tune
it.
tomorrow till I
Come
submit
back.
that
We'll
inquiry.
come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for the next video, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.